Hi, I'm Whitney with Koala Cuddles Baby Wearing Education, and in this video I'm going to be using my Proverbs 31 Hearts ring sling to show how you can wear your newborn legs out in a ring sling. So the first thing I'm going to do is just put on my ring sling like I normally would. Make sure that it's flat across my back, nothing's twisted, gather it up, and go ahead and thread it through the rings. Now I like to make sure that I find that top edge or that top rail, make sure that nothing got twisted, and then take that top edge and go over the first ring and under or through the second. That way I know that the tail itself is not twisting when I'm starting to thread it. I'm going to go ahead and finger walk through the tail, just kind of spread it out, make sure that nothing's bunching on itself and that I can find the edges really easily and that everything's nice and straight and flat. I'm going ahead and getting my ring sling shoulder positioned where I want it, nice off my shoulder, high rings, and then making sure that I have just a small enough pouch to get baby in there. So for this demonstration, I'm using a 2-week-old, and she's really tiny and still fairly curled up. So you're gonna go ahead and see that I'm not actually changing her position at all when I'm putting her in the ring sling. I'm just gonna go ahead and make the sling conform to her. So now I'm just going to go ahead and reach through the bottom of the ring sling and gently guide baby down into the sling. Bring that sling up nice and high, up on her back to the nape of her neck. And you can see that I'm moving a lot while I'm putting her in. I'm kind of bouncing and shushing and making sure that she's cozy and comfy and not trying to rush her into getting into the ring sling. I'm following her pace. Now I'm going to go ahead and use that bottom third of the sling to create her seat and take that bottom edge and go knee to knee and all the way up between us, making sure she's got a nice deep seat where her bottom is lower than her knees. And I'm going to hold on to that seat as I slowly start to tighten. You can see right here that as I'm adjusting, I'm kind of bouncing with her, rotating her hips forward, getting her really comfortable in that sling. Now I'm going to just kind of shush her and calm her down, make sure that she feels nice and cozy and secure, and then I'm going to go ahead and finish bringing any extra slack over towards my rings and tightening everything out in the direction of the sling. Now you can see that I'm moving this little bit of extra slack that was stuck behind my back over under her seat, over towards the rings, and then I'm going to go ahead and hold her seat in place while I tighten that little bit out. So she's in there now, and you can see she's got a really nice M positioning with her bottom lower than her knees. Her knees are nice and high and supported by the bottom of the ring sling, and she's just curled up exactly the way she wanted to be. I didn't change her natural curled up positioning, I just made the sling fit her. So now when I'm going to take her out, I'm going to hold on to her little bottom, loosen the rings, and then I'm going to peel that ring sling up over her head. She's so content and she's so tiny, I don't want to lift her up over the sling, so I'm going to just bring her out from under it. I'm going to peel that sling off of her and bring her out that way. If you have any questions, you can find me at Koala Cuddles Baby Wearing Education on Facebook.